Hello everyone, welcome to JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. My name is Aarti and I hope you all are doing good. So this is a target series where today we are going to talk about few important questions from your different topics. So let's start today's session, but one more reminder for you all that your registrations for upcoming November 25 is going on, so make sure you have registered for that, and after that you can start our preparation as well. So let's start with today's session. So first question is, which of the following is not a cause of depreciation? See, now what is the meaning of depreciation? See, depreciation you charge on fixed tangible asset. Yes, because when we say fixed asset, okay, when we say fixed asset, that means that life is no more than 12 months. Yes, like land, building, plant, machinery, equipments, etc., which you are going to use for more than 12 months. That is a fixed asset. So you divide this fixed asset into two parts, that is tangible assets, then intangible assets. Intangible assets means without physical existence, no physical existence. When we talk about tangible assets, means there is physical existence. Yes, like you can touch, you can see that this is my pen. Yes, this is my screen, this is my phone, this is my calculator. I can say this. So if I can see this, means that is your tangible asset. Yes, so that's why fixed tangible asset I am using here. So suppose if I purchase building, yes, now you know, if I purchase one building, every year I'm going to use it, yes, and slowly and gradually that value will also fall. Yes, because of usage, because of that repair maintenance is not proper. So because I'm using it, because of not proper repair and maintenance, you can say that the value is falling down, correct? So that will give you depreciation. Or one more example we can say about car. When you purchase car, suppose you paid 5 lakh rupees for purchasing this car. Okay? Now when you use it, whether you are not using it, if you are deciding to sell this car after 1 year, okay, if you were the owner in your past 1 year, now you decided to sell this car. So what do you think? What amount you can receive from that buyer? A, 5 lakh rupees you will receive. B, 2 lakh rupees you will receive from buyer, or 7 lakh rupees you will receive from buyer. What do you think? Of course, you are not going to receive equal to 5 lakh, more than 5 lakh, you are going to receive less than 5 lakh. Because you know that engine is 1 year old. 1 year that person used that car, correct? So you are not going to pay that exact amount. That is second hand car as well. So when you are decreasing now from 5 lakh till 2 lakh, when you are decreasing that value from 5 lakh till 2 lakh, so how much amount you can see there is a reduction? About 3 lakh. So you cannot recover this 3 lakh. Yes, as an owner, you cannot recover this 3 lakh. Why you cannot recover? Because that is, some used amount by you. And this unrecoverable amount or irrecoverable amount is your depreciation amount. Yes, this amount is your depreciation amount. Okay, so now what are the causes of depreciation? There is a cause of wear and tear. Yes, you are using it. Because you are using it, that that will reduce the cost. Because you are not using it, but technologies are changing. Yes, in market only value fall down because of accident. All these are some options for depreciation. So in this question, they're not asking about what are the causes of depreciation. They're asking about not a cause of depreciation. A, wear and tear from usage. B, obsolescence due to technological advancement. C, passage of time. D, increase in the market demand. So wear and tear, that is a cause. Yes, so this is not your answer. Obsolescence due to technological change, that is also your part of this depreciation. Passage of time is also your part of depreciation. But increase in market demand will increase the price. Yes, increase in demand will increase the price of that product. So that's why answer D is your correct answer. Yes, now coming into next question. Which among the given statements is are correct with respect to capital and revenue expenditure? Capital and revenue expenditure. So expenditure means what? Expenditure means when your cash or there is a cash outflow, yes, for taking any assets or for acquiring any services, when cash outflow, or you can say when liabilities you are creating. Yes, if that is on credit basis. Correct? If I purchase goods from you on a credit basis, I created liability. I created your liability. So that is what? That is your expenditure. Expenses like salary expense, rent expense. Correct? All these are your expenses. But these expenses are divided into two parts. Number one, capital. Number two, revenue. Yes, now if I make a small comparison sheet of this capital and revenue. Capital, revenue. So capital is what? Capital is your non-recurring in nature. Yes, every year you are not going to incur this. Whereas revenue is recurring in nature. Yes, repetitive in nature. Like your salary payment. Salary payment you are going to see every month. Yes, but if you are purchasing asset, that is not your everyday expenses. Every day you are not purchasing sofa. Every day you are not going to purchase TV. Yes, so that is your capital expenditure, which will give, benefit for more than 1 year. Yes, that is your capital. Now, as per this question, they want to identify which statement are correct with respect to capital and revenue. So let's read the first one. Cost of major repairs that enhances the life of an asset. That is capital expenditure or revenue. See, if you are doing any major expenses, yes, suppose this is your aeroplane. Okay, here is your aeroplane. This is your aeroplane. Now, if you are changing engine, okay, you can use the same aeroplane now for more 5 years. Yes, you can use the same aeroplane for next 5 years. So this is what? This is major change. Because this major change increases, this will give more benefit for more than 1 year. So yes, this is your capital expenditure. This is a true statement. Now, cost of regular maintenance of machinery is your revenue expenditure. Now, every day you are doing oiling of that machine, on that machine, yes, or cleaning expenses you are paying. So that is everyday expenses. Yes, every day you need to pay. And if it is in recurring nature, that is your revenue expenditure. So this is also true. Yes, regular maintenance of machinery, that is your revenue expenditure. Then, cost incurred for obtaining a license to operate a business. So here when you are, taking a license to operate a business, that is what? That is capital. Yes, here you are incurring for taking license which you are going to use for more than 1 year. So this is also true. Then cost of fuel and power consumed in production, that is capital expenditure. That is capital expenditure. The answer is no. Any fuel, power, you cannot use that same fuel, that same power for more than 1 year. Yes, so that is your revenue. That is not your capital. So fourth is your wrong. And as per this question, you need to identify correct statements. So first is your correct, second is your correct, third is your correct, and last one is your false. So options are statement 1, 2 and 3 are only correct. B, statement 1 and 3 are only correct. C, statement 2 is correct and fourth is incorrect. D, all the above. Though C point is saying fourth is incorrect and 2 is correct. But what about remaining 2? They are also correct. So the most appropriate answer is your option A. Correct? Most appropriate answer is your answer A. So, correct answer is your answer A. Okay. Now coming to next question. A company is facing a lawsuit filed by a customer for damages. The outcome of the case is uncertain. Okay. Here is one company. On this company, one customer filed court case. Okay. But that outcome means that result is not certain. Yes, no one can predict it right now. Correct. And it is not possible to determine whether the judgment will be in favor or against the company. So, as in management of this company, we are not aware whether that particular case will be in your favor or that will be in your against. Currently, you are not aware about that. However, the accountant has decided to recognize a probable loss. But here in a finance department, when accountant is working and he says that the chances are not so sure that you are only going to lose or you are only going to pay, that is, no one knows. But there are some 50, 60, 70% chances that might be the possibility that you need to pay. So he says that let's make one probable loss. Yes, let's show one probable loss around some amount in our financial statements. So this decision aligns with which of the following accounting concept? Your accountant is saying that in future might be requirement to pay this amount. So this is which type of concept he is using here? Conservatism, realization, matching, money measurement concept. Money measurement concept means when you can measure in terms of money, you are going to record in your books. So we are not talking about whether you can measure in terms of money or not. Whether that is your non-monetary transaction, we are not talking about that. So this is not your answer. Matching concept means here, all you need to show your debit and credit equal to. Yes, so this is also not. Realization means as soon as you transfer your ownership, yes, as soon as you transfer your ownership to your customer, whether you are receiving cash or whether you are selling that goods or services on credit basis, you need to record in your books. That is what realization. So this is also not correct answer. Correct answer is conservatism concept. As per this concept, you will record estimated losses and you are going to ignore probable incomes. You're always going to ignore, probable incomes, or you can say estimated incomes. Okay, you are going to ignore here estimated incomes. You are never going to record your estimated incomes. You are going to ignore from your finances, but you are going to record your estimated losses. So which concept you are following here? That is your conservatism. This is also known as prudence concept. Yes, coming to next question now. Which of the following parties is responsible for making the payment in a bill of exchange? Now, who is responsible for making the payment? See, drawer is the one who creates bill. Pay is the one who receives amount. Endorsee is your third party. Okay, drawer is the one who makes payment. So here who is required to make the payment? Correct answer is your answer C. Next, which of the following statements is true for a bill sent for collection? Bill sent for collection means what? Here is your seller, here is your buyer, yes, or you can say here is your drawer, here is your drawee. Yes, drawer makes bill and drawee accepts it. Yes, that bill, suppose for 2 months. Now, if on due date, drawer gives this bill to bank, Now, why you are giving this bill to bank? Bank, please go and collect the amount on due date. On due date, you gave this bill of exchange to your bank. To bank, please go and collect that bill on behalf of me. So if your bank is doing this task, if your bank is doing this work for you, then that is bill sent for collection. Bill sent for collection. So it is recorded in the bills receivable account. It remains recorded in the bills payable account. It is handled by the bank on behalf of the drawer, or it is treated as dishonored bill. No. Correct answer is it is handled by the bank on behalf of the drawer. Most accurate statement you need to find. So here the correct definition of bill sent is your answer C. Okay, that is a true answer, correct answer, true answer. Now next question. Which depreciation method is characterized by the following features? The asset's value is never reduced to zero in the books. Okay. The depreciation amount varies each year, making it harder to understand, and the asset is never fully depreciated. So these 3 points are talking about some features. Hana, they are talking about some features. So can you tell me which method, that is straight line method, WDV, unit of production, or none of these? So these features or these characters are talking about which method? Straight line method? No. Units of production? No. Correct answer is your answer B. Okay, every year you need to recalculate that answer. So here your correct answer is your answer B. Yes. Now, remember one thing. This is your practice session. Okay. So what you can do if you are not preparing, or if you haven't started your preparing for JAIIB even after registration, so you can join our paid batches. Yes, you can join our paid classes. For that, you can use coupon code Y895, and with this you will receive maximum discount plus validity will also provide it to you. Take care. Best validity we are going to provide if you purchase Maha Pack. Right now we are providing, by the way, double validity. So these are the benefits you are going to receive if you use this coupon code. Because for clearing your JAIIB, especially when I talk about AFM, you require concept clarity. Yes, you require practice. Correct? All these things you can cover in our JAIIB batches. That's why we always say to join our paid classes and use for that one coupon code, which is your Y895, so that you can receive maximum discount as well as double validity. Okay, so more questions I'm going to bring. So make sure if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it right now, and you can share this session with your friends and colleagues so that they can also practice in a very quick and short time. So thank you everyone for joining. Take care and bye-bye.